Hey everyone, my name is Mark, and if you're new to this channel or you're just finding me in this video, I am a comic book writer from Saskatoon in Canada. Something about my personal life is that I really love watches, and today we're going to look at unboxing a Russian watch, but also looking at some of the history of Russian watches. Now, many people would scoff at even the idea of Russian watches, thinking that they'd pale in the shadow of Swiss watches just by default. But when we peel back the layers, you'll find a different story. Russian watches really found their strength with one brand in particular, Raketa. Raketa had their beginnings in 1961 in Russia's oldest factory, a factory founded in 1721 by none other than Peter the Great. They released their first watch, a watch that celebrated the successful manned flight of Yuri Gagarin. In fact, this watch is why the brand is called Raketa, which is itself the Russian word for rocket. But what is it that makes them so special? Well, imagine this. Most Swiss manufacturers cannot make literally every component for their watches. Parts such as the steel for the watch cases and the hairsprings for the movements are imported from overseas. But for Raketa, under the Iron Curtain of the former Soviet regime, there was, of course, a trade embargo between most other countries and Russia. So Raketa's watchmakers had to learn to make every single component in-house and then perfect the process. And perfect it they did. Their timepieces became so accurate that the Soviet Olympic team chose Raketa for their team's Olympic timekeeping needs. But without further ado, let's unbox this watch. But as you'll see in a second here, this is more than just an unboxing video and a video of the history of Russian watches. I did just get the watch case, so the head of the watch itself, if you think of it that way, and we'll go through that in a second here. But we'll stop here because I know how this works. I need to get my view time up, so you're going to have to stick to the end to see the reveal of the watch itself. So now to add a strap onto a watch, you'll need a few things. Of course, the case holder and the spring bar tool, which I'm showing here. I couldn't get focus on it, unfortunately. And of course, you'll need a strap as well. So I got this beautiful Oxford blue strap from Strap Mills Canada. I'm not supported by them in any way. I just purchased it with my own money because it's a beautiful strap. So let's go ahead and change this strap. So that's the long arm of the strap-on, which always goes under this 6 if you're curious. And that's the short arm of the strap-on, which goes above the 12, of course. And now for the reveal. Look at that, a beautiful Raketa Russian watch called the Copernic. So this is a 1991 variant, black dial variant of the model. Thank you for joining me today, and in the wise words of my friend Piers,
like, share, subscribe.
thank you.